Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time something I'm looking forward to. It is a bottle of Cuvée Delphine from the Struise in Belgium. It is a imperial stout aged in bourbon barrels and 13% ABV, as it says on the front. Truth can set you free. It's got a bit of text on the side. I will read it because it's actually quite important, I'd say. It says early 2008 Black Albert, which is their imperial stout, absolutely top draw. It was used for the first time in barrels in a barrel aging project. Blah blah blah, yada yada. It used a stock of 4 Roses bourbon barrels and happily filled them with batch 0. This unique creation was originally to be named 4 Black Roses in honour of its heritage, but our friends in Kentucky strongly advised us not to do that. So, because this is a disowned offspring of Black Albert, the name Cuvée Delphine imposed itself, savouring the Belgian irony. Not sure what that's all about. We are most honoured to have the artwork of Delphine Boel shining on the label. And it's the last thing I'll say, which on the label, which is a really nice little touch. I really like this. There's no export program, but we will try to provide stock through our web shop and some specialty pubs. Just honest. There's no messing about. I have had this very I think I got like a very small measure at Struise's shop in Bruges. I had a really nice chat with the guy who was working there. He's telling us all sorts about the kind of brewing program over at Struise. I said I did try this on draft. I searched in about 8 different bottle shops in Ghent, Bruges and Brussels for this bottle beer. I finally found it in a shop in Brussels. And when I saw it, it was the last one on the shelf in Beer Temple, and I dived in and snapped it up before anybody else could. So when I had it on draft, I was very impressed. Sadly, I've got my glass around the wrong way, but I've got my Struise glass, which I bought from their shop as well. But yeah, Black Albert, I'm a big fan of. Really good imperial stout. That. I think I've got a little bit of sediment in there, sadly, but what the hey, it's not going to kill me. Oh, yeah, it's quite gloopy, like you get with it's like a bloody lava lamp at the bottom there. Yeah, like you do with AleSmith, Speedway Stout, and Serpent Stout from Lost Abbey. They've got a kind of like a gloopy kind of sediment anyway. So bourbon barrel aged. There you go. There's my Struise glass with the logo on it. Nice size. I mean, you can get 330 in there, and you've got loads of headroom. It's brilliant. So the beer in the glass, absolutely black as night. As I said, there is this slurpy gunge of sediment going to the bottom of the glass. Sadly, I'm usually really careful. I guess it's because I haven't got much of a shoulder on that. When I drink the rest of this, I might transfer it to a different glass. Anyway, so black as night. Head quite a dark, thick, mid-brown, very creamy looking head. So let's check out the aroma. Oh, beautiful. I think first thing you get is the real kind of sweet bourbon character. You get quite a lot of quite sweetened coconut, cherries. You get a bit of kind of alcohol tickling the back of your nose. A bit of leather, freshly cut pine, chocolate, port. Big, heavy, roasted, kind of charcoal kind of character. Yeah, a really big kind of opulent, juicy kind of espresso character in there as well. Smells incredible. Yes, I've got some chunks of yeast at the bottom. Sloppy. Some like me. You know me and sediment, we don't get out. Anyway, less of waffle. Let's dive in. It's going to be pretty special. Cheers. That's good. Oh wow, it's such a good beer. Oh, big, unctuous, full, kind of viscous mouthfeel. It's silky smooth, that nice bit of head. 13% ABV beer with a head on it. Take note, brewers. Don't have to be flat as a pancake. There is a nice bit of carbonation in there. So drinkable for such high ABV. You do get kind of like that. You do get demerara sugar, bonfire toffee without a doubt, molasses, a really intense ristretto coffee, as Terry Kay says. It's that really kind of like it's been so reduced to the kind of the most intense element of the coffee. And that character brings a bit of bitterness, licorice, big, like 92% cocoa chocolate. Definitely bourbon, but you can see this is like the sweet, kind of rounded, flavourful, slightly smoky bourbon. I've never had this one in particular. I'm not a massive spirits drinker. I'd say the one spirit that I am happy to drink is bourbon. I'm not sure which specific barrels KBS is aged in. Founders Kentucky Bourbon Stout, or something like Kentucky Breakfast Stout. I can't remember what the abbreviation is, but I'm going to say something very bold. I'm going to say I prefer Black Albert, which is the base beer, which is the beer that is aged in those barrels, to a Breakfast Stout from Founders. I do like bourbon. I've never had KBS. But I'm going to challenge you American viewers out there. If you get the opportunity to get Cuvée Delphine and you get the opportunity to get KBS, let's put them side by side, because I bet that this is better beer, because the bourbon character is beautiful. So fair enough, if they've both got beautiful Kentucky bourbon in it, great. But I'm saying this based on the knowledge that Black Albert is a much better beer than Founders Breakfast Stout. It's got everything you're expecting. It's got the coffee, it's got the chocolate, it's got a heavy dark roast malt character. It's got a shitload more body than Breakfast Stout does, in my opinion. The carbonation is perfect. Breakfast Stout's got a bit of a fizz to it, I think. So beautiful and velvety. It's probably stronger actually, but I think it's working really beautifully. Just a little challenge to you Americans out there who can get both these beers if you can. I hope you can. I hope you can get this beer. But if you can't, well, it's all right for me, isn't it? Because I can't get KBS. But I've drunk this beer twice and I'm absolutely in love with it. It is freaking incredible. So there you go. I just completely went off on one there, didn't I? But it's because this beer is so damn good. There's not much more to say. It's an amazing Imperial Stout. It's got all the touch points what you'd expect from a really top-notch Imperial Stout, and it's also got a lovely bourbon character to it as well. Absolutely top draw. It's a bold thing to say, but I think this is probably one of the top 5 Imperial Stouts I've ever had. It is incredible. Wow, what a beer. So you're gonna have to leave me alone with this beer for a while, because it is amazing and I want to enjoy every moment. So that is a bottle of the Struise Cuvée Delphine bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout, 13% ABV. Drinks like a charm. It's dangerous beer. You can drink it all day long and not tire of it at all. Incredible. One of the best. Hope you get to try it. Beg, borrow, steal. Try this beer. It's incredible. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.